Here's a subject that we thought we'd talk about a little bit, and permeability. Now, back in the old days, we used to use a definition, a cutoff for what was pay, what was good quality rock from basically non-pay, bad quality rock. And the numbers that we grew up with, Colin?
Well, historically for oil production, it was like 1 millidarcy. Above 1 millidarcy permeability was productive, below wasn't. And for gas, it was 0.1 millidarcy was the cutoff.
So this is an infographic which kind of caught our eye, and it shows here this is a house brick and its permeability. You know, if you put it into a bucket of water, you know, bricks actually will absorb quite a bit of that water. And the permeability is of the order of about 0.1 millidarcy, and that's the kind of cutoff that certainly we have for gas. But then, you know, when we're talking in the subsurface, we're talking at much higher temperatures, much higher pressures, a lot more energy down in the system. And of course, you know, the viscosity would be very, very much lower for gas than it would be for say, water in a bucket. Also, you can see on here that we actually now are going down that logarithmic scale in terms of what permeability works.
Yeah, and it's really a function of the technology. I mean, we've always known there's hydrocarbons in these tighter sands and in shales, but we haven't been able to get the hydrocarbons out at economic flow rates. And that really was reliant on the development of fracking of those reservoirs to actually give permeability to those low permeability rocks.
And we were talking earlier about a field in the southern North Sea from an operator who will remain nameless, where you were saying each year, once there'd been additional production when they came to the reserves assessment, there was no change. Why was that?
No, it'd been you know, when I first started working on it, it had been on stream for like 30 years, and every year we produced gas from it and ended up pretty much with the same reserves as we started with. The reason being that gradually we realised that everything was producing. Our cut-offs in terms of what was effective reservoir gradually decreased through time until we said that everything that's gas-bearing is producing.
And that's certainly very true in gas fields, less so in oil, because oil does need a certain level of permeability before you can actually move it through those tiny pore throats. But we thought that was quite interesting.